Look, okay, we all need our downtime, but now the detectives need to get to the office, and we need to solve this case. Okay, so everybody clock in, get your name badges. It's time to solve a mystery. Welcome back to Between Horizons. We're on day 3, really, of this game. It is the fishing emergency. No, sorry. This game is pretty fun. If you haven't been here before, basically it is a detective-y game. So we get like evidence and we have to question people and show them evidence. So it's kind of a little bit Ace Attorney-ish. But we're on a massive spaceship, the one that you can see on screen right now, with, I think they said it was 1,300 people, because we are on our way to a new planet that we are basically going to colonize and live on. Because Earth is dying. So, we're gonna jump into it, and I will go over where we are at in the game, because there's lots of stuff that's been happening. This is who we're playing. This is Stella. She is the chief of security. And we are playing as her, and we are trying to solve all the mysteries. And I think it's a little indie game. I think it counts as an indie game. By a small dev team, I think. I haven't actually looked into that, but I'm pretty sure they're a small dev team. Anyway, shall we commence? Let's have a look, see. What were we doing? There's so many cases that we have right now. So we've got the cases. Oh yeah, so all sorts of things are going on. Hold on, let me switch to the other side of the screen. Basically, earlier today in the game, there was a power outage, and so the gravity turned off and everyone went flying, and some people died. It wasn't a good time. And when the power came back on, the ship had been realigned and was now going to a new planet, or new star. And we're trying to figure out why, and also who did it. We have a feeling that it's this little, like, what did I call them? Dissident faction? There we go. Who have been, we've seen their communications a couple of times, and they're like, down with the mission, down with the crew, blah, 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 blah. They want to do their own thing. They're like, we didn't get to pick our jobs. We didn't get to pick that we were on this ship because we were born here. And they're all grumpy about it. So we're trying to figure out who they are. Oh yeah, and Chi-Chi is our cat fish alien thing who ran away. So we're trying to also catch Chi-Chi, but that's sort of a side mission because she ran out of the flat. And we've got cat. Yes, cat. So we have a few different things. First of all, there is a case that happened 20 years ago that I'm trying to solve because I can't get a witness statement from one person without solving their crime, because they were the one who was falsely accused. So we need to figure out who actually did it so that he will talk to me so that I can sort another case. We have the case of the mysterious painkillers which were not prescribed to the person on the box. So we're trying to figure out what's going on with that. And we also know that there is a mystery server that is sending these messages from the bad guys, basically. So there's all sorts of things going on, and we're trying to do all of them at the same time. But I think we were working on the server last time at the end of the stream. So yeah, that's the gist. Sorry if that was a bit confusing, but there's a lot of things happening at once. Hopefully you'll pick up on what's going on. And if you want to rewatch what happened last time, I will be putting the streams up on YouTube, and the VODs are still available from yesterday and the day before. So anyway, shall we get going? Let's do that. So we have a list of prescriptions, and I need to figure out the prescription ID of some painkillers. The only way I can really think of doing that is going to the hospital. Take me to the hospital. That's the only way I can think of getting any kind of information about these, but I'm pretty sure I already asked all the doctors and they were like, I can't help you. Should we ask one of the doctors in here? I know they're baby making doctors, but they might still be able to help. Hey buddy, if I show you this box. No, okay, nothing from you. Gotcha. Yeah, our cat is part of the revolution. Actually, the cat the whole time. I think we already talked about that. Oh, we did. I was really hoping you'd give me more info. There's a number 10 on the box. Hey kid, can you tell me about these painkillers? Okay. Can you tell me about these painkillers? No? Okay. All I need to know is, we think all I need to know is the, ID number of the painkillers, because from last time, where are my game notes? Where did I put my notes? Oh, they're over the other side of the room. I moved them by mistake. Hold on. I'm just gonna roll over here. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. It's fine. Just to the other side of the room. Okay. I picked them up with something else.
Oh, how embarrassing.
Thank you. You're correct. That is the right audio to use right now. Also, I bought this. This is just sitting on my desk. I bought a bee bobbler. I'm sure you're all very excited about that. It just looks like a little, I don't know, like a little space thing. Sorry. Let's stop getting distracted, shall we? I haven't had any caffeine yet. I have a coffee there I've had one sip of. But I've had a morning. And I'm doing something after stream too. I'm so busy. I'm so busy today. And then I'm working tomorrow. What a day. That's my problem, no caffeine. I actually thought about opening... I have a can of Monster that I've had in the kitchen for, like, months. Because it's there as my, like, emergency energy drink. And I keep thinking about opening it. And I thought about doing it today when I got home. And then I was like, no. I will have a coffee instead. Because it'll be great for, like, 10 minutes or however long I have the energy drink for. And then I'll crash. And it'll be awful. Everyone debobbles, but no one ever bothers to rebobble. I don't want to bobble my clothes, thank you. I was gonna get one of the, like, manual ones, because they're probably better for the environment. But all of the reviews were like, it takes forever to debobble stuff. And I was also very aware that if I tried to debobble, I have a pair of tights that are really bobbly, and I was like, I'm just gonna rip those if I try and debobble them with a manual thing. But I did it with the electric one, no problem. Anyway, nobody cares about your debobbling, okay? Nobody cares about your bird facts, Brennan. Let's do this. So, okay, I'm gonna go over what we know, because maybe I'll notice something I forgot, I missed last time. So, see these numbers here? They are clearly, we figured out the room numbers. So this is the format of the room numbers. Hold on, can I... Here we go. So we can zoom in a little bit. The room numbers are formatted as L, M, so left, middle, or right, then the floor, and then the room number. So R3C, okay? Hold on, R3C. 1 or 2 refers to the doctor because there's only 2 doctors who can prescribe medicine on this entire ship. That seems very silly, but there's only 2 doctors who can prescribe medicine. And then the last digits are the ID of the medication, right? See, you following me so far? This is what we're figuring out. None of this has been confirmed. But those are the 3 things I was told by one of the doctors was listed. So the medication, the patient, and the doctor who issued the medication. So that makes the most sense that that's the formatting. Okay? Yeah, no, fair enough. Thirsty. Refreshing. However, it's the last 2 digits that we don't know. And I don't know how to find that out. That's the ID for the medication, the painkillers, that I need to find, and I don't know where to find it because the doctors won't speak to me. The actual medicine itself doesn't say anything. It just says that it was prescribed to Simon. That says 10 very clearly, but I don't think it's 10 because I looked that up and it didn't come up. First and last share 2 digits at the end. The doctors have a computer. See, that's what I was trying to see if I could find something, but the only computer I found is this one, which I already got the medical records from. But we'll have a look around and see if there's another one somewhere. The hospital is really tiny. This is where the guy with the one eye is. Yeah, it is. Alright, buddy. No, I don't think so. Just in case. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I thought it said 10 milligrams, which is why I just ignored that to start with. And then I thought, maybe that's the only number I have? Maybe I should use that? And I tried that and it didn't work. But yeah, I think it is just... So if I do this, it shows me everything I can interact with. I don't know why that bit on the wall lights up. That's suspicious. Oh wait, cables! I need those! Good thing we came back, because I needed to check those. I'll do that later. That's for another quest. But, I was kind of hoping I could talk to someone at the desk, maybe? But, no. Nothing's lighting up as helpful, and then that's just the residential area and the train station. So, I have... It's either 1 or 2, and then I know where he lives. The guy that it was supposed to be prescribed to. But yeah, I got them. Don't worry. I did find them, but I almost didn't. I almost didn't. Yeah, so everybody also keep an eye out for blue wires like that. Oh, I see you're adding it as a game note. Sorry, it came up on my chat. It didn't say it was a game note to start with, so I thought you were just telling me. I see. Sorry about that. Do you want to see what that did? If you're new here, or you haven't been here in a while, it's now written on my notepad. My little detective notepad. I can just bring that up, and it'll tell me what we've noticed in the game so far. Okay. I got some cool stuff going on now. It's handy. Also, the hint coins now do something, but that's for another day. So, okay, hold on. Whether he'd been prescribed painkillers and by whom. But how am I supposed to know what the painkiller... Unless it's something really... There's nothing here. Hold on, let me put my camera back to the other side. There's nothing here that says anything about... Maybe the matching boxes. See, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. But I think... She specifically told me, or in front of me, told someone that all of the prescriptions were picked up at the front desk, which is here, which is why I thought they might be here. I don't know what the weird patch on the wall is for. There is no meaning. Maybe there is. Yeah, we've got that. I am very confused about the whole ping situation and the wires and stuff, and I don't want to look at them. I mean, I will eventually, but they're just really confusing right now, and I don't know what I mean. We'll work it out later. This is the baby room, as you can see. I've already looked at that. Yeah, I've already looked at that. Really very important. That's true. Where did... There. No, I'm pretty sure this doesn't tell me anything extra. No. So this is... Excuse me, it's so rude. This is all of my evidence that I've collected. This is all of the physical evidence I've picked up. These are all of the people, and this is all of the locations. But I also just have it in a list in the order I got it. So, as I said, this is the thing that I just picked up by scanning that wire, and it has all of these things like, there's a ping here, and a ping here, and a ping here, and I have no idea what most of it means because it's confusing. But I'll look at it later. I was also very sleepy by the time I got to that point last time, and I'm very sleepy now because I haven't had caffeine. Thing is, I've spoken to her and she's like, I don't know if I prescribed him stuff. I'm very busy. There are only 2 doctors here. Go away. Maybe I can show her this. She's a bit rude, but to be fair, she's also very busy. It's just her and her mum. They're the only doctors. Oh, wrong room. I'll be back later. Is it this room? Yes, it's this room. No, it's not. This is the room with the medical records. Ah! So yeah, this is where the records are. Not helpful. Am I gonna have to look this up? I don't want to have to look it up, and I can't look it up until I get a hint coin, but I don't want to have to look it up yet. If I show you this medical records, oh, I think I've already done this. Yeah, we already talked about that. Okay. I don't think there's anyone here who can help me. Maybe I should go back up to where the records... I can search the records, and we're just gonna have to, like, start guessing. It's either 1 or 2 L3A. Because that's where he lives. If he was prescribed anything. But I don't know the number. And I can't really... I mean, I could go through every single 2-digit number, but I don't really feel like that's very productive use of my time. Considering I'm supposed to be on a time limit in universe. No? You don't want to? Okay. I wasn't doing it. Did you talk to him about his prescription? I did. It's not his. So, here's what actually happened with the prescription, since for those who weren't here. I found this prescription in the navigation room. It's prescribed to Simon, who's a teacher. And because he's a teacher, he doesn't have access to the navigation room. He shouldn't be allowed in the room at all. And I went to ask him why he was there, and he was like, those aren't mine. Obviously, he could have been lying, but we're pretty sure that he was being truthful, that he didn't actually get prescribed these painkillers. Because there's also no log of him ever going into the room. So we're like, So, we think that somebody else was prescribed the painkillers and they inputted the wrong information by mistake. Because it would be very easy to type like L3B or L3C or R3A or whatever, just like change it by one number or letter and it'd be a completely different person. But then why would it... Yeah, so if it was being prescribed to someone and then they accidentally put in Teacher Simon's information, it would come out with his name, but they might still give it to the right person. So who was the medication for? But we don't know, because I can't look it up. I've got all the info on my computer. Well, a lot of people got hurt, because the ship stopped and everyone got hurt. But before that, there's 2 people who are currently ill with... What's it called? Do you guys remember? It's called something dystrophy, and it's a new thing that they've discovered that some people can get if you live in space. It's like a new illness. He has it. Hold on. I might be able to find it if I go back through. Asher? Is Asher the one who has it? Ah, interstellar dystrophy. That's it. So there's those. So 2 people have, at least 2 people I know of have that. So it could have been one of them. Maybe I should go and ask Asher. Oh, what helpful. What about you? Paul, please. Paul ain't helping me out. So this is where I input the code. But then I don't know what the last 2 digits are. Do I just guess? This is gonna take forever. I'm sure there's a way for me to find out. I'm hoping at some point I'll hit it and it'll ping. And it'll go, nope, that's wrong. Yeah, no, I'm not doing this. This is ridiculous. Oh, maybe I should look. No, because the whole problem is I don't know what the number of the medication is. Even if I can figure out who it was, like, what other rooms it could have maybe gone to. It's the painkillers I need to find out. Okay. We should just talk to everyone. But the problem is I have to show them the right... Are you meaning I should just go around and show everybody the information? Here, look at these medical records. I don't know who to ask. I'll just talk to the creepy anonymous message person that spoke to me. Because unfortunately, there's only so many people above me. Injure people to sound smart. Maybe I should go back and talk to Asher. Start with A and work your way through. Well, Asher starts with an A, so maybe his is the best place to go. Because I think he's ill, so it would make sense if it was his. I think he was on level 2. No, he was on level 3. Okay. Hey, buddy. Last time I left him, he said he was about to have a nap, so I hope he isn't about to have a nap again. That's not the generic information. This may be good. Yeah, exactly. They would have had to be injured before the crash, which is why I think it's one of the sick people. This is one of the sick people. The other one's a kid who I asked already, and he was like, I don't know what that is. He's the one who's in the hospital currently. Engineer Asher, I have a somewhat personal question if you don't mind. I don't mind, but do make it quick. I'm really tired. I know, you were supposed to be having a nap like 20 minutes ago. Have you been taking prescription medicine lately? Of course, the docs whipped up a unique compound they use to treat interstellar dystrophy. Who prescribed it to you? Last time it was Destina. Is that supposed to be helpful because we know where he lives? Yeah, that does feel like we skipped a step. I think... Wait, hold on. Where does he live again? Arth. Right, so that is useful because that means that 2 is Destina and 28 is the medical cocktail for the dystrophy. However, that doesn't give us any idea of which code is for the painkillers. Maybe I should just show him the painkillers as well. Ooh. You work in the navigation room quite frequently, right? I do. I found this box of painkillers under the table there. Have you seen it before? No, I haven't. It says it belongs to Simon. Is it possible he lost the box in there? I doubt it. Teachers can't just waltz in there. And they never have, as far as I know. That's what I suspected. Thank you. Well, at least we got something more than just, sorry, I can't help you with that, Chief. Do you have the room in the doctor that's described to Simon? I do. So Simon's room, hold on, where's the evidence? Simon's room is L3A. Oh, I don't know which doctor prescribed it to him. Because Destina was like, it might have been me, but I don't remember because I see a lot of patients all the time. But there's no L3A, which is why we thought maybe it was just mistyped. And it's actually like maybe LOA. Should I just type in all of those different numbers into the computer and see what happens? Right, actually, before I do that, I'm going to go back up to the navigation room, because I think I could maybe show it to the other people there and see if they have any info. I really don't know. I'm clutching at straws here. Okay. But hey, buddy. I found this box of painkillers under the table. Do you know whose it is? Let me see. It's not mine. I don't remember anyone taking painkillers around here. Has Simon ever been in here? The teacher? No, of course not. I see. Oh, that did update the case, though. None of them have been taking painkillers, and Simon has never been in the navigation room. I already knew that, but I guess it's good that everyone corroborated it. Oh, and you won't help me, will you? I found this box of painkillers under the table in here. I don't know if you overheard the conversation earlier. I did. I agree with my colleague on everything. None of us have been taking painkillers, and Teacher Simon has never been in this room. Oh, he's actually helping me. That's nice. He's the guy who was wrongfully accused 20 years ago, and he's like, I'm not going to help you unless you clear my name. So that's another thing we have to do. Okay. I'm going to head to the security office. The only people actually know this. The only people who work there are... Hold on. It's in my notes. The only people who have access were the navigators, Noliella, Orland, and Joseph. We just spoke to Orland and Joseph. And engineers, Eric and Asher. The only one I haven't spoken to Eric is Eric. I could go down and see... Because they're still in Node A, actually. So I could go and see if either of them have taken these. I could have just got the lift from where I was. That would have actually taken me closer than going on the train. Also, that's a good point. The cleaners really should go in there, but it's not been brought up. Are they in here? I can't remember where I left them. They were in the server room, weren't they? Yeah. Just checking I didn't miss anything in here. Hello, Mox! I'm so sneaky. I'm so sneaky. I snuck past your notifications. How are you doing? Exploration. Oh yes, good point. We do need to find the wires. Oh, hello. You two might know. I found something strange up in the navigation room. Have either of you seen this box of painkillers before? Can't say I have, Chief. Me neither, sorry. Is it important? It's suspicious because it's prescribed to Teacher Simon. He shouldn't have access to that room. He doesn't. I've never seen him there. Have you, Eric? No, of course not. Okay. Well, I guess we've spoken to everybody now. Okay, so everybody says that Simon's never been there, including Simon, who has no reason to have medication. He was like, I've not been to the hospital. I don't need There's nothing I need. So this shouldn't have been prescribed to me. So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to my office and see if I can type in the ones I have on my records. Because I've already got the records, so if I try those ones... Hope everyone had a lovely walk through the park today. What? Me neither. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you didn't get to walk through the park. But hopefully your car also was able to be driven. You got the swing, you got the upsides too. Okay, let's put in these guys. What do we have? I want to see what happens if I put these in, because I know these ones are real. I'm just gonna write them down. L2D55, because actually, you know what? Putting them in will probably tell me what medicine they are. That's probably why I have so many, because I've got to go through which medicines are what, right? I hope. I hope that works. Right, let's try. So the first one is 2L3C13. Oh no, it doesn't tell me anything. It just says there is an entry. Okay. Okay. He wasn't prescribed 55. Actually, hold on. I did it! He was prescribed 55! It was the first one I tried. He was prescribed medicine 55, presumably painkillers, by Yaha, because Destina's code is number 2, so it's the other doctor. Could you... I'm surprised. I'm surprised it's the... Why did I pick that one? I think I just picked that one at random out of my list. Well, 2 people have prescribed that one. So I thought maybe it was more common, but then... 2 people were prescribed all of the other numbers except for the one that's about interstellar dystrophy. I just happened to pick the right one. High five, chat. Right. It's a match. Paul, I found the entry I've been looking for. I've been in here for 5 hours. Paul, please. Intuition. Clearly, I'm just that good. Looks like the painkillers were actually prescribed to Teacher Simon. By Dr. Yaha, I'll have to confront her about it. Good job, Stal. Right, down to the doctors, I guess. Let's go bother these poor, overworked doctors. Are you like running down the line doing that? It's the doctor who's talking to the kid, so it should be this room. I think. Yes, look at me. Hello, I'm here to confront you. Dr. Yaha! I need to talk to you. Chief, right now is really not the best. The system says that you prescribe painkillers to Teacher Simon, but everything else points to that not being true. Help me make sense of this. Chief. Oh. You prescribe it to the wrong, like, on purpose? I'm all ears. Just ignore the child in the back of the room. People aren't getting what they need, alright? Restriction on some medications are ridiculous, and I've gotten tired of bringing this up with the ethics committee. I had patients in chronic pain who burned through their weekly allotment in just 2 days. Understandable. So I made prescriptions out to other people who didn't actually need any. So it's probably Asher then. No, because he's got different medication. Because he's got like a specific condition. It's not just painkillers. That way they wouldn't get flagged in the system. So Teacher Simon never even knew about this prescription? No, he has nothing to do with it. So how did the box end up in the navigation room? Dr. Yaha, this is crucial information. I can't disclose the full context, but please tell me what you know. Yes, it is Asher! I've been working with engineer Asher. He comes in very often to pick up meds, so an extra box here and there doesn't arouse suspicion. Long story short, we got to talking and realized we saw certain things the same way. Don't be telling me you're part of the bad guys. So he started helping me distribute the extra painkillers to people who really needed them. His secret stash is in the navigation room where he works. That makes sense. Maybe the box I found fell out when the ring stopped. Look, thank you for coming clean about this whole operation. Let's change the system. Let's go to the ethics committee meeting and bring this up again. The rules clearly need to change so you're no longer forced to work around them. Really? That would be amazing, Chief. Thank you. I was going to say this needs to stop, but I didn't know how negative I was going to come across. Because like her being like, I agree with you, but you need to be more careful is very different to you need to stop this. You're breaking the rules, you know, so middle one sounded right. Tiny is just like, what are you guys talking about? Nothing. Don't think it's okay. Don't worry about it. Okay, so we finally got an answer. That was like pulling teeth. I'm gonna go talk to Asher first, actually. Okay, hold on. There. Oh, I'm not that far away. If I just keep going, I can get to the... So did we already find out who's the imposter? Yes, it was you. Sorry. We had to kick you out. You're now in space. Well, actually, we're all in space. But you're out in, like, the scary bit. Hey, Asher. I know you're about to have a nap again. You can breathe in space? It's quite impressive. Don't know what to say, I'm really tired. I know, but I know that it was you. How do I tell him I know it was him? Damn it. Okay, I can't. I guess I gotta just submit it then. Don't like that. Okay. Who brought the painkillers into the navigation room? Asher must be the one who brought the painkillers to the navigation room. I guess I have to then, right? There he is. So the thing about this game is it won't necessarily tell you that you've got it wrong or right. And you might not even find out at any point if you've got it wrong. So that's fun. Yeah, let's do this. Look, I'm a cop. What do you expect? I'm sorry. Is Asher related to the greatest rap artist ever, MC Escher? Shut up. That's terrible. Okay, did I get a message for that? No, I didn't. Okay, I really thought I would. I should talk to Asher again now that I figured out a secret. Oh, I have to do it after I've accused him. I don't get a chance. Okay. Hey, buddy. Well, the jig is up. Yeah, just sent me a message. Guess I'm in trouble now, huh? Let's see. I didn't want to... I had to tell them because it's important in case it was something related to what had gone on, but at the same time, I didn't want to tell on him. Let's see. I was just hoping we could talk about something else first. Now that you presumably have nothing to hide from me, tell me everything you know around the time around the hack, especially what went down in the navigation room. Alright then, Chief, here's the full truth. I guess I'm very surprised he wants to help me, considering I've just, like, ratted on him. I went back to the navigation room for the pills. I hurried to be the first person there because I already suspected my stash had been blown open, and I was right. No one seemed to be in the room when I arrived. I grabbed all the medicine, or so I thought. When I bent over to pick up another package, I spotted a badge on the floor. Didn't think much of it, and I left immediately after grabbing the pills. Of course, I had no idea that there could have been foul play involved, or that it happened right in the navigation room. But in hindsight, it was pretty likely that someone lost it when they were tossed around in the power outage. In other words, you think the person who lost the badge perpetrated the hack. What did the badge look like? Did you take it? No, but I have a record of it on my PDA, see? I've seen it many times on my colleagues' collars. Remember the instrument malfunction 2 years ago when we flew blind for multiple days? Yeah, I can speak. A few of my colleagues got together and figured out the solution, had some sleepless nights. They were awarded this specifically manufactured badge for handling the crisis. I couldn't take part in the overnight sessions due to my health, so I didn't get a badge myself. Who did take part in them? Orland, Joseph, Noella, and Eric. Noelia, sorry. They've been wearing the badge on their uniforms as well. So, all the people we've already spoken to, basically. Every day. So, whoever used to wear it and doesn't have it anymore must be the person who lost it, right? Right, it's not that easy, Chief. Next time I came back to the navigation room, everybody was already there and the badge was no longer on the floor. So whoever lost it must have quickly picked it up in the meantime. Did you ask around if anyone noticed the badge or saw who picked it up? And no. And frankly, I think it's highly unlikely anyone did. We only had emergency lighting in the navigation room for a few hours after the outage. It was so dark we bumped into each other all the time. The only reason I saw the badge myself is because I got so close to the floor looking for the pills. That makes sense. I'll give you a report. Let's forget about the pills. Let's keep the whole painkiller business between us, provided it stops now. See, that's what I was hoping I would say earlier, and I didn't want to risk it. Good. Good. Good, Stella. I understand you only wanted to help. Thank you, Chief. Won't happen again. Okay, we're making headway. We're actually getting somewhere now. I snitched on him, but we're all good, because I'm the Chief of Security. So I submitted the case, but then who does it fall on to like go and tell him off? Me, right? So someone who either has really good low light vision or a torch. Well, the lights came back on, and if they got there before anybody else, then they could have just found it. Because if they probably realized that it was missing, so they were like, I have to get back there before anybody else does. You know, you snitched to yourself, exactly. So I submitted the case, which means that the captain has seen it, but surely I'm the one who's in charge of figuring out if he should be punished. And I'm saying nah. Because, like, I think we all agree in chat, right? We all agree in chat that he's not really done anything wrong. You mentioned emergency lighting afterwards. Oh, okay. So maybe, yeah, maybe it was someone with 60 feet of dark vision. Do we want to try and figure out the other case that I couldn't get? This one. Because I could not figure out what I was supposed to do with this. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. I'm really sleepy. I woke up quite early today. Navigator Asher found it in the... Hold on. I have a pop-up chat on my screen, and it's covering up the game, so I can't actually see it. I'm gonna make it smaller. You have 500 feet of dark vision? That's pretty good. Don't mind me, I'm just changing the background of the... There we go. Okay, now I can see again. Right. I can't believe he just told his colleagues like that, though. He wants to solve the problem, you know? Like, he's not part of this faction. So he's like, hey, everybody got hurt. I don't want to be part of this. First being a Twilight Domain cleric. Twilight Domain's pretty good. So they either had ages to search, were already there, or could see it somehow. Or they somehow knew where it fell off, which I doubt. Okay, so... we're not doing the network one yet. We'll do this one. Right, so here's the deal. From the beginning, Navigator Orland claims that someone framed him for a crime 20 years ago. You won't help me with my investigation unless I find out who really did it, and maybe it was him after all. Sergeant Alderich was present at the trial and still has my father's file on the case. He sent me a message with multiple attachments to get me started. I've been granted access to the farm floor in the bio area. It's the only place where the suspicious substance mentioned in the case records could have come from. Nava told me that Rose... Who's Nava? Nava's one of the farmers? I think Nava's one of the farmers. Told me that Rose has long begged farmers to give her some of the fertilizer. And that her father, Farmer Dorian, died a year ago. Farmer Linux seems to trust Navigator Orland, who he trained places with after the trial. Rose bought a bonsai from Earth that died within a year. She pleaded with the farmers to help her out, but they never budged. Orland says he doesn't believe his former colleague set him up, but the fertilizer might have disappeared from the farm under his watch. Oh, I got a message. Well, now we know where Chi-Chi is. We go get Chi-Chi? Let's go get Chi-Chi before we do anything else. Psychiatric department is one of the other floors in the hospital. We now read for the Book of Edward. Half the congregation leaves to root for the Book of Jacob. Oh, that's quite funny. My emotional destruction animal. Here we go. I haven't been here yet. First of all, we're looking for big blue wires on the ceiling. Okay, Chi-Chi, tell you what. You go back to the bunk whenever you're ready. I promise I'll let you roam free once in a while, okay? Chi-Chi, please. I don't want to be alone. Oh god, Stella! A bit more relaxed this time. I should check my bunk sometime. Maybe she actually went home. Don't know how she got home from where she is now, but okay. Okay. Can't go any further than this. My emotional support ever supports me by making everyone else miserable. No, this cat does not like me. Why won't you love me, Chi-Chi? Please. Because I ignored her while she was sick. Okay. So, anyway. Anyway, what we're supposed to be doing. There was basically... Oh, I could ask? She probably isn't very reliable, but the only other person I can think of asking is, Lewis's mum. Yeah. Basically, okay. So here's what happened. Orland was arrested for blowing up the door to get into somebody's bunk, what they call their rooms. And it was Zana. Her name's Zana, who lives over here. And I've already done that one. Yeah, I've done that one. And he swears blind that he didn't do it. But the problem is he's the only one without an alibi who had access to the fertilizer. So, but it's quite difficult because the other guy it could have been is dead. So we can't ask him. One more floor, okay. I love that Chi-Chi can be accused of being the one that used explosives. Yes, j'accuse. Leave food somewhere and make sure there's a warm spot and they love you. Exactly. Is it this one? Yes. Hello, it's me again. Zena. I can't remember her name. I'm so sorry. There's something I need to ask you about. I've learned about your involvement in a custody battle. Oh, did your father tell you about this? You think I get better answers if I say yes? Is the law on my side if I say aye? I'm gonna have some cake. Think about it. That's so sweet. Oh my god. I'm gonna have a sugar rush in a minute. I'm gonna say yes, actually, because that's less like there's a current problem with it. Give it the hydrate. Yeah. Really? I can't believe he told you. No, I don't want to trick her. Anyway, your customer battle with... I can't leave this conversation. I don't like that I'm tricking her. That feels weird. That feels bad. He was a farmer at the time. Farmer Orland, right? Yeah, what about it? Custody battle. Okay, so for those who weren't here in the earlier parts of the game, she has something wrong with her memory, and she keeps referring to things that have just happened that happened a long time ago. And I don't want to manipulate it. I don't want to manipulate her by being like, yeah, it recently happened, remember? And like, yeah. But I also, that might be how I get the answers. But no, I'm going to say it happened long ago. It might confuse her though. But I think... no, she was fine actually. She was having memory problems long before that. Oh, you mean the explosion? I see. That actually might be the reason. I see. I thought you meant like when the ship stopped and everything went wrong. But I forgot there was an explosion to get into her bunk. I'm gonna say happened long ago. You understand that it happened long ago, right? It did? Feels like yesterday. It was about 20 years ago. Really? So why are you bringing it up now? Yeah, you initially didn't get sole custody as you hoped, correct? Yes. But then, Orland tried to break into your bunk, is that true? Yes, that is true. Luckily, Lewis and I weren't inside at the time. He tried to get inside when you weren't there. Wasn't he trying to harm you or grab Lewis? It was a fluke. We were always home around that time except for that one night. How come you weren't there? I don't remember. They caught Orland very quickly afterwards, right? How did they know it was him? He was the #1 suspect from the start because of our public falling out, but he mixed a concoction to open the bunk door that contained a fertilizer he stole from the farm. That was all the evidence they needed to prove him guilty. I see. Thank you, Xena. Hope you feel better soon. Okay, I think that worked actually. She seemed to give me quite a lot of information, despite the fact that I didn't trick her. I tricked her a little bit, to be fair. I called him Farmer Orland rather than Navigator Orland, but... Xena, have a look at this record. Do you know what this is? I'm not sure. It's used in the farm area. Oh, it's the... Did Chief William show you this? How would my dad get his hand on it? I just thought, because it's part of the case against my ex-husband. He used this to break into my bunk. So I've heard. Okay. What if I show her the case as well? Yeah, no. Okay. Same info. Who's the person that wanted fertilizer for her bonsai? That's Rose. She's a, janitor. But she seemed pretty, innocent for it. Plus, even if she got her hands on it, I don't know why she would want to break into the bunk. That's Simon, by the way, the guy sitting down over there. The one who was prescribed the medicine that he didn't need. Okay, what do we do now? I don't think that actually gave me much new information, but it did give me something, I guess. Maybe I could go back to the brig? The last time I went to the brig, Lewis wasn't there. Oh no, I couldn't get in. What's the point? A lot of back and forth. Really getting my steps up on this ship. Yeah, I can't get into the brig now. You think Lewis did it? It was 20 years ago, so he would have been a child. And you think that's why they're covering? Because he would have been a child, so they're covering for him. I really don't know what to do now. I don't think there is a butler. I don't think there is a butler job on this ship. Not as far as we know. That seems to be a more recent thing. It's like this generation of people, because the previous generations were the ones who decided to get on the ship, and the whole thing the Resistance are annoyed about is like they didn't choose to be here. You know what I mean? Like they were born into this, so they're like grumpy about it. So I don't think it did. But do you think it was them? Back in the day? The only evidence we have for this, like any stuff we have about this crime, is these two documents and then what these guys have said. This keeps coming up that her dad passed away a year ago, or a few years ago. She said a year ago. But... does anybody know her dad? Like, I really need to speak to her dad, but I can't. Maybe I can ask Paul about it. Maybe he'll help me. My man, Paul. Wait, did I just go back to the same station? I did. I was standing outside the station. I just returned to the same station. Can you help me with anything, Alderich? Okay. Ooh, cables. Stella? What can I do for you? Just checking in. How are the enforcers doing? Some equipment got damaged, but injuries tend to be minor thanks to our armor. The locker and supplies are quite the mess, as you can see. I'm about to clean them up. Are the weapons and the armor all functional? Can't say for sure until I went through all of it, but they seem largely unscathed, just in disarray. Good. Thank you for your report. Yeah, I don't think I can help me with anything. I really don't know what I'm meant to do now. Go speak to the captain? this isn't the way the captain's. I think that's the next floor up. Wait, I never actually went in to talk to her, did I? Oh no, this is my house. Chi-Chi! I don't know how you made it back inside, but I'm so glad you're here. Why'd you keep running away? Are you getting bored in here? I always thought you liked this place. I'll let you know on I'll let you out on your own once in a while, okay? Just be careful, it could be dangerous out there. Although you do seem to handle yourself well. Me, says Chi-Chi. Who's the best girl? Obviously Pet Chi-Chi. You are, that's right. Oh, we're friends again! There you go, you can pet the cat. Just in case anybody needed to know that. Hey Chi-Chi, what do you think about these painkillers? Yeah, I don't think so. I wonder if I could do that if I could give her treats or something, and that's why I have that ability. Well, at least we got one thing. 10 out of 10, indie game of the year. You can pet the catfish thing. Got another ping. I don't care about the pings. I want to do this. Where is it? It says that... What's his face? Here he is. Elderich. Okay. It was outlined in yellow, so I'm just double checking what it says in case it's something I've missed. I've attached the records of 2 case files involving Navigator Orland, at the time Farmer Orland. Both occurred in such short succession many years ago. I also added a file about the substance that got him convicted and later banned from his job. The chemicals intended to be a fertilizer but was used in a makeshift bomb. Only 2 people had access to the time, and the other person had an alibi. Like I said, I don't think this is the best use of our time. Maybe I have to show her the file, the girl whose dad it was. I think I might have already done that, to be honest, but maybe I'll give it a try. Can you speak to her kid? Louis' kid? No. You mean Xana's kid? I would like to, but I don't know where he is. The last time I saw him, he was in jail. But I can't go in there anymore. And he's not in his house, so I have no idea where he is. But maybe, if I find him. Imagine if the personal relations between the characters change between playthroughs. I think they can. Because it does make a point of saying that all of your choices will affect the game. So if you like arrest the wrong person, that will have consequences. So I imagine that maybe some of the other dialogue choices will make big changes too. I'm trying not to think too hard about it because then I get stressed and I don't want to do it at all. I'll let you out on your own once in a while. Take conversations that Lara will never have with Hamish. Well, no, that's true. Or Mango. Wait, where am I going? I need to go to the left. I think Hamish is now buried. Definitely not. But I never had that either. I didn't let him out on his own. But he got out multiple times. Sorry, I'm just checking. I've got a lot of messages, but I will check them after stream. It's okay. It was funny. Right, where is she? Where is she? She's down here. It's okay. You don't have to remember every single tiny fact about my life. It's fine. How well do you know Navigator Orland, if you don't mind me asking? We haven't talked much in many years, honestly. Of course, I knew him well as a kid. I basically grew up around here when he was still a farmer. Are you familiar with Engineer Xena's case against him? Of course, that's why he left. It was a big drama. But I was still very young when it happened. I went over the files. The most pertinent piece of evidence against him was a chemical compound used in making a makeshift explosive. Hypothetically, is it possible that someone other than Orland or your father could have accessed the fertilizer? Oh, that's why you've been asking about this. I think I already told you all I know already. And Barter's a great farmer. I was a farmer's assistant when he transferred here, so my dad basically taught us everything together. No, I mean, right now, for example, character A is the mother of character B. Imagine if another playthrough character A is the mother of character F. Ooh! Probably not, but that would be quite cool. We already talked about that. Did. Ah! So that didn't give me anything. She just... I don't know who took the fertilizer. If only Dorian wasn't dead. Because then we could talk to him. It also doesn't give me the option to select Farmer Dorian. I asked him about... Oh, I could ask him about Xena, yeah. Good question. Where is Luis? No, they have nothing. I'll go ask the others. Anyone who would want to get Orland in trouble. Maybe I could... I don't know how I could ask that. Yeah, they don't have anything. I don't think I have any more evidence to show them. Oh, look. Another bonsai. Hold on a minute. Why do I have a bonsai that survived? Was it me? Did I do it? I thought that was going to be Rose's bonsai, and I clicked on it, and it was like, my dad's bonsai. I'm like, wait, what? That your old man's bonsai? I've heard rumors. Is that a recent record of it? Yeah. I'll be damned. That's impressive. You should show it to Nava if you haven't already. Oh my god, did I figure this out already? Not already, but... Oh god, was it William? Have you seen my dad's bonsai tree? No, that still exists. Yeah, take a look. I have a recent record of it. No way. How? How's it survived for so long? Exactly. Those were hard enough to grow back on Earth from what I've heard. I don't know. Maybe you have an idea how my dad did it? We have special chemicals up here that could make it possible, but without them, I honestly don't see how. Do you think he could have had access to him? I think I already told you everything about that. If he got his hand on the fertilizer, maybe from my dad over a year ago, was it William? Did Williams? Why would William try and blow up somebody's bunk? Who do I ask about that? I love that I titled today's stream, Are We the Baddies? And have in fact uncovered that we're the baddies. Oh, that's why she didn't come. It was the bonsai tree. Should I go and speak to Xena again? And I don't really know how I would connect these. Maybe I speak to Rose? Maybe I should give it to Rose. But then maybe she'll get mad at me because she wasn't allowed to keep a bonsai and I was. No, I don't know why I keep hitting backspace like that's gonna do it. He's 33 years old. He'd have needed a constant supply. It's starting to wilt now, which makes sense because he's died. So, oh, maybe I need to check my. Hold on. Maybe I should check my my bunk or his bunk even before I go speak to Rose. We took some fertilizer and then someone else stole from him, and if he told anyone, it would have proved he was a thief too. Yeah. So I don't think he necessarily blew up the door, but it means that he had a stash. Just waiting that they will not come to you when you call them. Coincidence that it's dying now. Yeah, no, it's not a coincidence. It's clearly he stole fertilizer, or he had a fertilizer hookup, but like a buddy who could get him fertilizer. There it is. Sorry for the mess. I haven't had much time to clean up yet. Plus, I feel a little weird going through your dad's stuff. It's okay, don't worry about it. Let me know if you want to switch bunks. I'm up for it any time. Thank you. I think I'll stay downstairs a little longer. Don't know what you want me to say, Stella. Okay, not helpful. Is there a stash of fertilizer in this room? That's what I want you to tell me. I genuinely don't know. I don't know what to do. But he clearly had access to fertilizer. But who would know that? And I don't have that as like a piece of evidence, so I can't show it to anybody. Maybe I could show Alderich my bonsai? I really don't know. Might take a break in a minute and just go and I haven't finished my coffee, to be fair. Have some more water. What does Orlin think of it? Okay, good point. Maybe we go up and speak to him instead. Same route though. He was a farmer, and he also was mad at my dad. Kinda sucks, though. If he was keeping fertilizer and he let a guy lose his job over it, instead of just being like, my bad. Nah, he's got nothing. Oh, is that the right way? No, that's the wrong way. It's the other way. Aldrich, I have a bonsai tree. Help me. No one has anything to tell me about this bonsai tree. Maybe Rose will tell me something about this bonsai tree. Nobody has any information about my bonsai tree. Hello. Can I show you a bonsai and make you sad? Janitor Rose, have you ever seen this bonsai? It's beautiful. Is this a record from Earth? No, the bonsai's in my dad's bunk right now. Really? This is a recent picture? Yeah, I guess don't say that. I guess my dad was good at taking care of it. Stella dear, he's a wizard. I cannot fathom how he maintained it so well for all these years. Did he have some extra help from the farmers? I'm not sure, but I do have a hard time keeping the tree healthy now. It's my responsibility. It's incredibly hard. I know that. You already told me that. Okay. So basically what I'm figuring out is there's multiple ways to be told the same thing. Which is good. I'm going to Lewis's bunk. I'm going to talk to Xena again. Xena? It's probably Xena, right? Because Xena would be an X. Okay, I'll go for a break soon. You guys can all get your fish on. I know that's why you're really here. You're not here to solve mysteries at all. You just want to fish. No one's standing. Okay, good. There's no one standing atop the thing anymore. Maybe I have to ask them specifically about your dad. Yeah, I'm gonna do that now. That's what I'm gonna go ask. Excuse me, ask Xena about. Yeah, I think you might be right. Oh no, my voice. Sorry, I don't know. What was the question? Yeah, she's all got nothing. She got nothing. About Lewis. He's such a good boy, isn't he? Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna pause it here for now and go for a quick break. And yes, I will turn the fishing on. Noisy people outside. I have no idea what I'm doing next, but I'm hoping if I have a quick break, have a banana, maybe I can come back and I'll have some basis of an idea. I'm not sure. But anyway, I will be back soon. See you guys in a wee bit. Enjoy your fishing. I am so stuck. Okay, let's head back to the game. I am so stuck. I do not know what I'm doing. At times you're supposed to chew food is insane to me. I didn't realize how quickly I'd eaten it until I'd done, and then I was like, oh, ow. I should have eaten that slower. That's not good. Just gonna keep drinking water and hope that helps. Yeah, not anytime soon, but I also don't want to talk about it because it makes me really sad to think about. But I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, hello, welcome back. So, I do not know what I'm doing because we are trying to solve a case from 20 years ago. Basically, somebody made an explosive and it looks like it might have been my dad, but I don't know how to find that out because I don't have anything. Should I go to the captain? I feel like it's a bit of a petty case to be like, maybe it was Chi-Chi. That's why the bonsai's dying, because Chi-Chi's been involved in the resistance now. Everything comes back to Chi-Chi. I genuinely don't know what I'm supposed to do next. If somebody does have 500 Picarats that they would like to spend on a hint coin so I can find a nudge from what I'm supposed to do, I'd say I photosynthesized, but Scotland. It was so sunny today, in fact. No, it's a bit grey now, but it was so sunny earlier. It was lovely. I was having a lovely time. Very... Oh. Look at that. What is that? As a... You got a little hint coin count going on. Thank you very much for the hint coin. Now I can look it up. And I will also use the hint coin. Oh, thank you for my positive affirmation. I haven't done that in a while. Right, I'll look it up once I've got the positive affirmation. Okay. Positive thoughts. You ready? All of my problems have solutions. That's your positive affirmation. I don't normally do that one because it's not exactly universally true, but I feel like it's a good thought. It's a good affirmation, at least. But that's one of the ones I usually don't read out. Right, I need to look this up. How do I look this up without finding out the answer? Can I find a guide? Maybe find a guide. If it even has one. Okay. I found a video. I would rather avoid watching a video for it. But if it's the only thing that I can find... Okay, it's the only thing I can do. You can tell me. I mean, if you could look it up and tell me, that'll also work. I'll just sit here and wait. How much of a hint do you want? God. I would like a hint, but not told directly what to do. Unless that's the only way you can get me to do it. Basically be like, you know, maybe go and speak to this person. Or something like that. But don't say what I'm supposed to do. Because then at least I'll know I'm in the right area. And then I will use the hint coin. Cash it in. You need to speak to someone you've already spoken to about it. Ooh. Okay, who have I been speaking to? Hold on, let's go to get my people list up. I've spoken to both of the farmers, but they've stopped giving me anything. I've spoken to a conversation redo, so to speak. Okay, maybe Orland? You did miss the affirmation, yes. The affirmation was, all my problems have solutions. However, because you've done that, I used to do this. I now have used my hint coin. On my Professor Layton layout, for when we do get to Professor Layton, there is a hint coin counter on screen. But there's also just one in chat now, too. Do another layer, okay. Okay. I don't know what the cooldown is on that. I've spoken to Xena. I can't find Lewis, and I don't think I've spoken to him about this anyway. So it's one of the farmers or Orland, or maybe my security people? I'm gonna go back to talk to Orland and just show him everything I have. I can't remember where I am. Wording of the hint is a hint. Look at you being all cryptic. I'm gonna write it down. Conversation redo, so to speak. Oh, I'm so intrigued. What have you... Who? Conversation redo. Is it Xena? Thank you for my hint coin. I appreciate that. Oh, maybe it's Xena. And that's conversation redo because I can talk to her again and say the other thing. I'm gonna go to her first. So, completely unrelated to anything, but it just popped into my head. I have a friend who I work with who is trying to get me to stream the Golem game. I don't think my computer could actually do it, to be fair. But I was like, maybe at some point I'll play it. So, you know, it's a terrible, sort of a terrible movie game. I have a friend. Thank you very much. Yes, I do have a friend. Talked about this before, okay. Not that. No, I don't think it is her. Maybe I'm doing that. Maybe I misunderstood. Yeah, we talked about this before. Okay, it's not her. I haven't locked myself out of this by giving her the wrong information. Terrible game for charity. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it wouldn't be a normal stream. It would have to be like a charity stream or something. Do something fun instead, like any percent world record speedrun of Charlie's Angels. Sorry, Chorley's Anglers. Is that better? Really? There is a speedrun. There wasn't a speedrun the first time I played it. But by the time I played it the third time, there was a speedrun, because I looked it up. Right, I need to get to the navigation. Reduce more sleuthing. Oh, okay, that's fine. I'm gonna go talk to Orland anyway, because I feel like the game tells me that if I'm not getting anywhere, to talk to people. That's what it's told me multiple times. Any percent of Casper? No. Stop trying to get me to play Casper again. It's not happening. I keep thinking of going back to it because I don't like leaving a game unfinished. But I genuinely don't think I could go through it again. I could maybe make a video about it, because then I could, like, check the guide every few steps and make sure I was doing it right, but I don't think I could do a full stream anymore of that game. Right, Orland, give me your info. About your ex-partner, Xena. You believe you were unjustly convicted. Do you think she had an active part in that? Absolutely, I do. You think she set you up? Or conspired with someone who did? Look, I don't have any proof, but don't you think the timing was a little odd? The custody battle over our son wasn't going her way. Just as the ethics committee doesn't rule the way she wants, this new allegation is made against me. Why would I break the law and ruin things for myself? I had everything to lose and nothing to gain. I told them the same, but they wouldn't hear it. That's new. We didn't have that info before. Only other thing is thinking maybe I could find Lewis, but I don't know where he is. I beat the world record for Baldur's Gate 3. Nothing to do with your part speedrun. No! No! No, thank you! I feel like I've probably played worse games than the Colin game, because I've seen people playing it, and it's a bad game, but it's not like the worst. Ugh. I don't like that. I do not like that at all. You think I have the answer already? Oh no, so because I spoke because I was nice to her, I've locked myself out of it. Damn it, that's annoying. Okay. If I could find Lewis, I could maybe talk to him. I mean, he would have been a kid, but maybe he would still remember something. Go and dig up the dead guy. Get bones on the case. Yeah, they had the AI, in terms of Baldur's Gate 3, I think the AI was faulty. They had to tweak it of the characters. I'm gonna go bother this poor woman again. Hey, you know where your son is? Maybe I should ask her that, actually. No, that's just gonna tell me that he's good. Oh, I think I did, because she said, I think she said, I don't know how that I don't know what the question is or something. I think I did, because I thought maybe she was friends with him and he helped her rig it or something. Yeah, she doesn't have anything for that. All party members with you at one time. That sounds fun. So do we think that I'm supposed to have the answer by now? Okay. So, do we think it's William then? Do we think it's our dad? Because he had fertilizer. He's the only person outside of the farmer that had fertilizer. And he's dead anyway, so what are they gonna do? You know? You do have it. Okay. I hate that I can't save. This game auto saves. So it'll just save as soon as I submit this. It has to be him. That's the only option other than the guy everybody thought it was. She may be friends with him? And he helped her set it up so that she could get custody of her kid? And that's why they weren't there? Because he was like, look, I'm gonna do the explosion on this day, So go out and do something else. And therefore you won't get hurt. Yeah. I think that has to be it. It's a lot of speculation though. There's not a lot of evidence. But I'm gonna wait a few minutes, see if chat starts screaming at me that I'm wrong, and then I'm gonna hit the submit button. It's got me half listening. I support your choice. Back up your saves before making a choice, but I feel like that's too much faffing around with such a thing. Plus, for a game like this, it does go against the whole idea. Yeah. I don't like submitting it if I'm not 100% sure. Oh, thank you for the posture check. Okay. Yeah, let's submit it. Sort my waistcoat. Oh, there we go. Sorry, Dad. Chief? Are you sure about this? Whether I got it right, or whether I should report it? I'm sure about both. I'm not. Did you know? I had no idea, Chief, and I frankly don't know if I can believe your findings here. Read my report. Of course, it's been way too long to prove it definitely, but you have to agree that everything points to my dad. I do. So what do we do now? I have to take Orland. Will he be exonerated? Everything from here on out will depend on the ethics committee. I hope this will be worth it, Chief. See if he finally talks when you present him with the results. Okay. So it seems like that was an option that they fully expected. I'm sure he'll keep his word.
Out of all the unbelievable and traumatizing events of those days, the revelation that my dad had destroyed the life of an innocent man was one of the things that hit me the hardest. My brain immediately scrambled to make excuses for him. He must have been trying to protect his friend Xena and her child from an abusive spouse. Even still, my father's blatant violation of the Codex just didn't fit the idealized image I had of him at the time. My whole life, I had aspired to be just as upstanding as him. Learning that he hadn't always lived up to that ideal himself was a tough pill to swallow.
Finally, the guy with the sling was just like hanging out next to me while I was doing my inner monologue. Okay. I think it's time to go and talk to Orland again. You know what, honestly, even if I'm wrong, he's still gotta respect the fact that I, basically I'm gonna have to get my dad in trouble for this one guy, You like her voice? Yeah, I was talking to, saying to chat yesterday that I couldn't figure out what was going on with her accent, and Raven told me that she's actually American, so she's doing an accent, so that's why it's a bit off, but it's not bad, and she does have a nice voice. It's definitely gotten better. The first line she had, I was a bit like, but now it's gotten better, so kudos to the voice actor. This way. But thank God we're finally done with that case, and we can do the stupid wire pinging case. So excited to do that. This is kind of making me want to go back and continue to play through another sci-fi game where you follow in the footsteps of your dad on the space station. I feel like I'm supposed to know what you're referring to, and I probably will once you say it. I'm most surprised if it's a voice actor we've heard before. Yeah, there's only like 4 voice actors. Hey, buddy. Navigator Orland, I looked into your case again. We have reason to believe that you're not the one who placed the makeshift explosives at Xena's plant. Another party may have had access to the fertilizer that was used as evidence against you. Who? Chief William. Can you prove this? Not exactly, but I have multiple testimonies that point towards it. So will I be exonerated? That's up to the ethics committee. We'll have you retried in light of the new evidence. Our deal was that I'd look into it, which I did. I appreciate it, Chief. It'll easy for you to find this out about your old man. I'm sure he had his reasons. Whatever the case may be, I always suspected him. I didn't want to tell you so that you'd reach your own conclusions. Now you're end of the deal. No time to waste. Fair is fair. Here's what I can tell you about the power outage. I was right next door on the bridge when it went down, holding down the fort while everyone was out celebrating Arrival Day. Can anyone corroborate you were there? I was on duty there, and there are people who know I was. But I was alone. So no one can testify to seeing you on the bridge when the navigation was being hacked. Correct. And nobody can testify that you didn't slip into the navigation room right next door. Hypothetically. Right. You'll have to take my word for it, Chief. When the ring stopped, I was knocked out a little, but I got back up on my feet a few seconds later. It was completely dark for a moment, and I didn't know where I was exactly as I was stumbling forward. When the emergency lights came on, I found myself in the hallway with a clear view of the navigation room door. All the door lights came back on around the same time, and I believe the doors hadn't worked up until that point. Meaning that whoever hacked the navigation and caused the outages was still inside the navigation room. That is, until I saw the doors open. The person stumbled out into the hallway and booked it towards the command area. You mean to tell me you saw the hacker? I'm sure of it. The problem is, I couldn't make out much because only the emergency lights were on. I didn't see what color the uniform they were wearing, but the silhouette was certainly that of a man. That could be Asher, though, because he came back up to check on his stash. That is excellent information, thank you. Weren't you suspicious of the man running away? Did you go after him? Of course I knew no one was officially working in the navigation room at the time, but I didn't think much of it for first. I was rattled by the ring failure, and I didn't think it had anything to do with whatever went down in the navigation room. Besides, one person running didn't exactly stand out much in the chaos of an aftermath. That makes sense. What did you do next? Did you enter the navigation room? Oh, I actually have Mass Effect Andromeda. I've never played it. But I do own it. I borrowed it from a friend, and then they told me they didn't care about getting it back, so now I just have it. But at the time, we didn't have enough memory on the PlayStation. I've just realized I have the PS. Me and Joe have a PS5 now. And I have the old PS4 in here for streaming. There you go, we're gonna play Mass Effect, everybody. That's what we're gonna do. I'm kidding, I'm not. I probably won't play Mass Effect. Canadian voice actor who provided the British voice for Lilith in Nike also used I could try and pronounce people's names in Warframe, and she's actually from London. Oh, interesting. No, I went to the residential area to help everyone there. I didn't come back here until a good hour later. I see. Did you tell anyone else about any of this? No. Good. Please keep it that way for the time being. Thank you for your cooperation. Thank you, Chief. Wow, I got a lot of stuff there. I just started streaming Cyberpunk. Somebody came in yesterday and said I should stream Cyberpunk, and I was just like, my computer would die, forgetting about the PlayStation. It's alright, nowhere near as good as the previous ones, but not as bad anymore as it was at launch. The combat is fun though, and the spaceship is great. Brought the girl to the brig. Chief, there's a crowd gathering in the residential area. I don't like this one bit. Posted a few men nearby. Uh-oh, it's the riots are starting. Okay, we know the hacker is a man. And we know that the... Found it in the navigation room shortly after the outage, which means whoever behind the hack was wearing the badge. Convenient excludes him, but I felt he was being truthful. I need to talk to Eric, Joseph, Noel, and Orland. Oh, actually, I should talk to Orland about the badge. Could you take a look at the record of this badge here for a second? Does it look familiar? Of course, I have one of those myself. Would you mind telling me who else has one? All of us working in the navigation room received it. We pulled a few all-nighters during a crisis recently. All of you? Are you sure? Actually, now that you mention it, Asher didn't get one. He couldn't keep up because of his illness, and he wasn't there for most of it. So all navigators have this badge except Asher. All 5 of us working in the navigation room, navigators and engineers, except Asher. I see. Thank you. Okay. So I guess that was just to say it's corroborated that Asher doesn't have one, except they spelled it wrong. Cyberpunk is fantastic, though. Okay, I guess we have to go down to the residential area. Because we've been summoned, basically. That's over here. I think there's riots happening. My voice is going. No? I ain't seeing no riots. But there's a crowd gathering. Is it them? No, they're just people at a bar. Maybe he didn't mean this part of the residential area? What did he say? Yeah. I'm in the residential area. I'll run all the way to the other end just in case. Not seeing anything. Okay. Yeah, there's no one. There's no one crowding up. Right, so in that case, we ignore that. I need to talk to the others about the badge. Eric, Joseph, Noelia, and Orland. I think that Eric and Noelia are still going to be at the power nodes. Oh, enjoy your lurk. It's not a drill, people. I repeat, this is not a drill. I mean, come on, why would I eat a drill? Alright, Mox, have a good lunch. I hope that it is super tasty, and I will see you next week. Oh, excuse me. Neither of them have anything to say. It's a bit suspicious. Maybe I can't do anything about that right now. Okay. In which case... Ooh, I'm going to be ending the stream soon, but let's see what we can figure out about these cables. So... basically, there is a secret server hidden somewhere on the ship. There's a network cable in the hallway outside the... Sorry, that's not what I need. Network cables came loose in the ship's hallways during the power outage. I can hook up to my PDA to them and get a readout of the ping of the secret server. I might be able to triangulate its exact location this way. I'll get one of 3 readouts. Low, medium, or high. So I've got some readouts already, as you can see. Medium strength, low strength, medium strength. So we want high strength? Is that right? No, we don't low strength because it's a ping. Yeah. So the one that we've got closest with is outside the reproduction ward. And it tells us where the other ones are. Bunk R2A. Bunk L4A. And I don't know what that means. Because I went there and there wasn't... That doesn't necessarily mean that's where the wires are, which is what I thought it meant. But I went to all of the places it's been mentioning, and there haven't been wires there. Okay, let's go up here, I think. By the way, it's not very, actually, I'll tell you that when the ads are over. I think... Oh no, I think this is the wrong floor. I think it's the floor below. Oh, I've done this one. Yeah. Okay, so maybe there are cables outside or inside all of these rooms, but I can't get to them. So, yeah, so this said that there were some outside the command area. No, that's the assistant's bunk. Hold on. Locker room. That's where I am now. I don't know if the pictures no, I think the pictures are just to show me where I scanned them. I wonder where the captain's bunk is. I don't think I actually know. Should we just run through every corridor until we find the cables? Because I know on our game notes, but we got those ones already. There are big blue cables hanging from the ceiling. Oh, nope, it's just the dude with the sling again. I'm just gonna run around. It's a bit boring though. Oh, what I was gonna say, now the ads are over. I'm trying something new in that I have a little dono goal for the month basically, and if I hit the dono goal, I will turn off my ads on Twitch, which benefits everybody, you know, all good. Because I think I said this last time, but I know ads are annoying, but I also get more of a payout from Twitch if I have a certain amount of ads running. Not as in because you see more ads so I get more money, but if you hit the 3 minutes per hour mark, you get a higher percentage of your payout. But don't make that much off of Twitch at the moment. Oh, I can talk to the captain. Can I talk to the captain? No, I can't. I've looked at everything in there. I would have seen cables, I think. Okay. Yeah, true. That is true. Why did I come down here? I don't know. I thought I was going to the residential area, but we're just gonna look everywhere for these cables anyway. It's just a power node. I'll go that way. I don't think there's any in the basement. I think there's some in the residential area, though. I'm gonna stop playing in like 5 minutes. We're just gonna do a quick little run around and see if I can find any. And we'll properly get into it next time we play. But I might start playing late next week, so, you know, we'll have to wait and see. No one redeemed a posture check. I'm doing one manually. Ooh! That was a different loading screen. Okay. I've already got one in the residential area, and it was on the right side. So let's see if we can find the one on the left side. No, wrong way around. I already got the one on the left side. So it says that there's one in the activities room, actually. And the cafe. Elf, R2A, and R3B. I probably won't be able to check because I won't be able to get in. Yeah, they are for distant comparison, but are they? I thought they were for, they were saying there were other cables there. I think it's just the phrasing's confusing me. Got those ones already. Why not both? There was one in the activities. Said there was something going on in the activities room. I thought they were my clue to figure out where the next wire was. Probably not then. This is the cafe. Yeah, okay. So it's definitely not any cables here. There's probably distance then. Nope. Back down. This way. It's the gym. The activities room's through here because we can't. Oh, I can't get to it apparently. Oh, cables! I almost didn't see those. Okay, that's good. That's probably the public area ping then. Okay, let's have a look. I've got 5. This is medium, medium, low, medium, strong. So it's the other side of the ring from the Earth Museum. Which makes sense, because it did say that it was close to the reproduction area. Maybe it's the maybe we should go back here and see if we can find any more cables on the other floors. Because the floors don't make a difference, it's the position on the ring. Reverse that, it's got the quickest ping. Yeah, it said the server is close if the readout is low. Oh. Wait. Why is it saying low is... Okay, this is so confusing. So, 0 to 33 milliseconds is low, right? That's what it says right there. This one says low and it says 67 to 100. Should I go speak to the programmer who got me set up with this stuff? Because they've just told me the backwards of what they... This says it's strong between 0 and 33. And then this says that it doesn't say strong. So I guess we do want it to be near the Earth Museum then. Yeah, I think I asked him a lot of questions, to be honest, so he's probably going to be like, I already explained all of this to you, you idiot. Yeah, the lower the response time, the stronger the signal, but it's the fact that it used the word low to mean high. Like, they've defined the word low twice, and they've changed it. You know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? This is why I've got to have a brain to do this stream. I can't just be like, let's play a shooter, bam, 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 done. Not that it's easy to do that. I could do that with a little bit less thinking. And I'd be terrible at it. But this, I gotta think. I gotta process information. Oh. Thank you for the positive affirmation. Let me get it up. Hold on. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Very tense music for my positive affirmation. Let's do a zoom. Hello. I stand up for what I believe in. That's your positive affirmation. It's not really a positive affirmation, that one. That's more of just like a mantra. I stand up for what I believe in. Okay, let's go find Aaron. I need to speak to Aaron. Is he in here? No, he's not in here. I'm in the wrong place. Could you imagine just being one of the random NPCs walking around being like, does our chief of security not know their way around the ship? Wait, can I talk to him? No, okay, I misunderstood. That's true. Because I noticed that they used high and strong to mean separate things, but they used low both times. Help me. Exactly. This is one of the network cables we talked about. You should find more of them sticking out of walls and ceilings across the ship's hallway. I assume one cable per area will easily be enough to triangulate the secret server's location. Okay, that didn't really help. Zesty Italian salad dressing? Oh no! Well, okay, so we just go with the number. We'll go with the number. Which means that it's near the Earth Museum's entrance. Cool. That was so high-pitched. Oh my god, hello! Hello, it's so nice to see you. How are you doing? I saw your announcement. I'm so excited for you. I'm very excited, and I will be there. I hope, depending on the time. You can't triangulate a position from a wired connection. I don't think they understand how triangulation works. Listen. Listen. Oh, it's so nice to see you! Hold on, I did a shout out for you. Give me a sec. Shout out? You guys know Nicole, right? You remember Nicole. You guys will know Nicole. There. Go and follow. Do it. Thank you. Thanks very much. Otherwise, you're not allowed in my chat anymore. Welcome. Hi. We're playing a detective-y game. Thank you, everyone. Good. Go and follow. Go and follow. Oh, it's so lovely. I missed you. I've also missed streaming. So I'm glad to be back. Nancy Drew in the house. Yeah, we're solving crimes. We're being Nancy. We're being Nancy and fancy. It's why I'm dressed like a detective. Well, I'm not really dressed like a detective, but I found a shirt. You know. Taking a break and returning fish feels so good though. Yeah, it does. I redid everything, so all of my like alerts and everything I made them all again, and just way too much stuff I didn't need to do. But yeah, we've restarted. But I'm excited for your return in a different form. I was telling literally like a week before you tweeted, I was just like, maybe I should have come back as a VTuber. And then boom, I was like, oh, fantastic. I'm so excited for you. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm trying to do this, aren't I? That's what I'm trying to do. Picking other locations. I don't understand what it means by this. Like, let me zoom in. Hold on. Help. What does it mean? 33 milliseconds anti-spinward. The captain's bunk in the command area. 37 milliseconds anti-spinward. Is it trying to tell me how far away it is from each of these things? I'm stoked because it's gonna be so much less pressure. Also, my lighting setup is so bad right now, and I almost bought a new light, but I was like, wait. Yeah, so that was one of the things I was like, I wouldn't have to do my hair as often. I'd still do it for like just having the hair that I like just in real life, but I was like, I wouldn't have to be so worried about makeup and like having my lighting look nice. I could just like focus more on the game. Yeah, it's very tempting. I'm still tempted. I might still do it, but I also want you to know that I'm not trying to copy you. Clockwise versus anti-clockwise. So the server is in the same distance. So the server is the same distance away as the captain's bunk. I have a couple of VTuber like mutuals and stuff, and now another one, and I'm just like, every time I watch them, I'm like, so good. I want to be like you. Very much. I feel like it's definitely, it's been around for a long time, but it's definitely becoming more popular. Also, I should probably drink this very cold coffee. I know you wouldn't, really. I know you wouldn't. You're so sweet and nice, and I'm so excited. What? Yeah, so it's roughly the same distance away as the captain's bunk, as in from where? So it's equal distance from the captain's bunk and the statue? Is that what it means? Or does it mean that hold on. So the captain's, oh, I don't know where the captain's bunk is. That's so cute. I actually, oh yeah, no, I will tell you about this. Hold on, let me find a picture. Sorry, me and Nicole are just having like a catch up now. Give me a sec. So I went out today, this morning, and it was why I was late. And we went on like a little trail, like flower walk thing. It was really cute. But there were these statues, and on all of the statues, they had these little like clay ceramic bees, and they were all covered in them, and they were so cute. Yeah, we went on an adventure this morning. My sister got to the door and was like, "Are you coming on an adventure? Come out." But yeah, it was really cute. I can't show you most of the pictures because they have my family in them, and I didn't ask if they were okay, so I'm not showing you them. But I got some pretty flower pictures. See? Pretty. From that wire. Oh, well, that's not helpful. I know where the wire is. Another one. Pretty. It's a botanical garden, so there were all sorts of flowers. I also saw a huge bee, but I couldn't get a good picture of it because it was inside a flower. But it was like that big, and it wasn't like a bumblebee. It was kind of longer, like a wasp, but it was definitely a bee because it was getting pollen. And I got this. Hold on, I'm gonna take it out of the packaging because it's stuck. I bought myself a treat while I was there. I got this handmade little mushroom necklace, and it's even got like the little frills on it. And I was wearing I already have a mushroom necklace, and I was wearing that and a jumper with mushrooms on it, and I was like, am I a bit have I got a brand? But yeah, it's so cute, and it's like they've even like painted the bottom a little bit so it looks like a real mushroom. Like, they've clearly taken a lot of time and effort to make this look good. It's not just like a cheap charm. This is my thing. This is my thing now. My thing now is mushrooms and frogs, and I've just looked, and this is my planning diary for the year. It's also mushrooms. This is my thing now. Hello, Ethan. I do wish you wouldn't greet me like that, but welcome in. Welcome back. Back to the game. We should probably... Oh, I forgot I had it zoomed in. Whoop. So... Did you see? Yes, and I actually figured out once I looked at it last night that I already like have them saved as an artist on my list of artists that I like to look at. Because I looked at it, I was like, those flamingos look familiar, but I didn't know she did pins, so that must be a newer thing. And I actually think I'm gonna get the mushroom ones. It's so cute. I'm so excited to wear it. I've got 3 mushroom necklaces now, but there's only one that looks like this. And it's really cute, and I'm a little worried because it's not like got a glaze on the bottom half. I'm a little worried that it's gonna like chip or like get stained or whatever, but I don't know what I'm doing. Am I dipping my necklaces in like ink? I'm gonna be stained. But yeah. Yeah, I looked at the little the pins, and I think I'm gonna get the dark mushroom ones because I think they're so cool. And also, as we've previously mentioned, I apparently love mushrooms now. Funky Schumer debut 2024. I actually was thinking about like what I would do if I became a VTuber, and I think I would. Well, I was trying to kind of lean into the branding of detective, if you couldn't tell by the fact that I keep mentioning detective stuff, and we have the notebook with our notes on it for the game. So I was gonna kind of lean into that. So I think that's what I'd do, but maybe I'd be a mushroom detective. Purple mushroom with a deer stalker. I'd probably still look human-ish, I think. But yeah, I don't know. I'd have maybe two options: mushroom-based or detective-based. If you're super worried about it, you could dip it to polyether stain. I do a lot of clay work, but that's how I seal my things. Ooh, I'm gonna take a picture of that. That's a good idea. I'll go find some. To be fair, I have a lot of crafty friends. Someone's gonna have some. I think that's everything I wanted to show you. I got my bee. I saw the bees. I have a mushroom necklace. Oh, there's a frog on my bed. Just there. You see him? Absolutely massive. Look at him. He's huge. A small can might paint his eyes. He's got big eyes. I'll tell you I'll very briefly give you the story of the frog. Joe got me a small frog we gotta sort that out, for Christmas. From an artist who sells them. And I loved him so much. Joe was like, "What's the biggest frog you could make?" So he's one of a kind. He's the only frog in existence like him. And I love him. What color are my eyes? So low down. They are green. Both the makeup and my actual eyes. How old is my oldest one? Somewhere up there, up on the shelf that you can't see, that's right above the camera, back there, is the teddy bear I had when I was a child. So I feel like that's at least... I don't know when I got him, though. I didn't get him as a baby. So probably, like, maybe 23 years? I will tell Joe hi. I will. He's doing great. He's currently working. In fact, he's probably on his way home by now. But he's doing a project all week, which is why I'm streaming during the day, because he's away at work, and I didn't want to, you know, come back to streaming and then be alone all day and then start streaming when he got home. So I'm streaming during the day. It's working out so far, actually. It's giving me time to do things before stream, and then like time to relax in the evening and not just have to go straight to bed. But Joe's doing really well. Thank you for asking. I will let him know that you guys said hi. Change my lip color to pink. Okay, hold on. Didn't work. I don't think I even own a pink lipstick. Like, I have like a pink, a slightly pink lip gloss, but I don't think I have a pink lipstick. Also, my lipstick is so coming off. It's not really any point touching it up though, because I'm gonna be ending stream soon. It's very much come off. Oh dear, terrible. Looks so, like, see, VTubers wouldn't have this problem. I just have makeup on with a filter. Like, it's so easy. How was the game today? Oh, this game. I'm technically not done, because I'm trying to do a puzzle, and I keep jumping back to talking. Because I'm excited. Nicole's here. Okay. If we just ignore this, because it's confusing me, right? this is the closest one. Next to the Earth Museum's entrance. So presumably it's there. Unless I'm supposed to use the other information from all of these to figure out if it's the Earth entrance or a different place nearby. Sorry, Earth entrance, Earth Museum. This is the Earth Museum, okay? So it could be any of these things, because they're very close to each other. And I don't want to pick the wrong one. And also I was in the Earth Museum, so how did I not see a huge server? I looked in every room. Could be in the gym. I haven't been in the gym. In real life, or in this game. Craziest thing I've done. That's a good question. I don't know if I could figure that out quickly. I mean... I don't know. I don't know if I've done anything that mad. Like, I haven't, like, gone bungee jumping or anything like that. I'm not, like, an extreme sports person. Quite a safe little homebody, to be honest. Maybe a stream-related thing? Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't really have a good answer for you for that. It's a good question, though. Okay. I might have to... I'm probably gonna have to leave this figuring out for next time, because we've reached the end of the stream. I did start late, though, which is why I'm not falling asleep at the desk. But I think I'll leave this for figuring out next time. But we solved the other cases, which we were trying to do. So we had like 4 cases, and we've done quite a lot today. Oh, we have made aware of missing data. I didn't know this. I didn't read this bit. Working solution to recover everything fully. Thank you for your patience. Interesting. Okay. Right. Well, you are so welcome, Hit People Guy, and thank you for popping in. I'm still gonna stream for a little bit longer to say goodbye and find someone to go and raid, but for the gameplay portion, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Again, if you do want to get this game, or maybe just have a look at it, there is a link pinned at the top of chat, because I was gifted a key and there's like an analytics thing. So if you go through my link, it probably helps me out in some way. I don't actually know, but I was given a link, so there it is. But yeah, I'll be back playing more of this probably next week. No, definitely next week. I just don't know which day. Probably Tuesday. I kind of want to get it. I want to like solve it before I forget everything. But we have other games to play as well. There's too many games. I have too many games I want to play in quick succession. I need to stream more. That's what I'm hearing. But yeah, so anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please, I hope you enjoyed. Catch me